Tonight, we are tracking a seismic shift in the music industry as rock royalty officially passes the torch to a 10-year-old powerhouse, sparking a debate that has reached the highest levels of Hollywood. When Lenny Kravitz, a man who has seen every trend come and go, took to his platform to single out Melnick Virgolino, it wasn't just a casual nod of approval. Kravitz claimed that the very soul of rock and roll had found its newest vessel in this young New Yorker. Our investigative team has been following the ripple effect of this endorsement, which has fundamentally changed Melnick's trajectory from a viral child act to a legitimate industry force. Industry insiders tell us that Kravitz's validation acted as a golden ticket, opening doors to recording studios that are usually reserved for Grammy winners. But with this level of fame comes a wave of intense scrutiny. Critics have begun to wonder if this public friendship is a genuine connection or a carefully orchestrated PR move designed to bridge the gap between classic rock legends and the digital native generation of Gen Alpha. The Kravitz effect has pushed Melnick into a spotlight so bright it has begun to reveal the cracks in the traditional music industry. While many celebrate this as the rebirth of the guitar hero, others are sounding the alarm, questioning if we are placing the weight of an entire genre's survival on the shoulders of a child who hasn't even hit puberty.
The data shows that since Kravitz spoke out, searches for Melnick have spiked by 400%, creating a viral vacuum that demands more content, more solos, and more public appearances. It is a level of pressure that would break most seasoned professionals, yet Melnick remains at the center of the storm, seemingly unfazed. But as we looked closer at his training, we discovered that Kravitz isn't the only legend standing in his corner. Behind the technical perfection that has baffled the world's best guitarists lies a secret mentorship with a heavy metal titan that is being described as a masterclass in precision. While the public sees a natural-born miracle, the reality is a story of calculated high-level training. We can now confirm that Kiko Loureiro, the virtuoso formerly of the thrash metal giant Megadeth, has been the primary architect behind Melnick's terrifyingly accurate 2026 technique. This isn't just a series of lessons, it's a systematic transfer of elite musical DNA. Loureiro is known for his surgical approach to the fretboard, and we are seeing those exact fingerprints in every performance Melnick gives. Our musicologists have analyzed Melnick's latest 2026 solos and found a direct correlation between Loureiro's complex model theory and Melnick's improvisational choices.
This discovery has sparked a new round of botplay accusations, with skeptics claiming that the kid is merely a high-end mimic, programmed to replicate the style of his mentor without any original creative input. However, Loureiro himself has pushed back against these claims, stating that Melnick is the future of rock because he possesses a creative spark that cannot be taught. This mentorship has become a double-edged sword for the young artist. It provides him with world-class skills, but it also fuels the narrative that he is a product of a heavy metal lab. Rumors are currently circulating about a secret collaborative project between the two that could redefine how music is taught to the next generation. But as the technical bar is raised, the industry's whisper network has started to focus on a different, more controversial topic: the financial machinery that is driving this 2026 explosion. As the Melnick phenomenon goes global, a growing chorus of critics is raising accusations that the young star is actually a sophisticated corporate project designed to revive a dying industry. The narrative of a kid playing in his bedroom and getting lucky is becoming harder for some to swallow. In early 2026, a series of viral threads began questioning the organic nature of Melnick's rise. The speculation suggests that major record labels, desperate to sell guitars and rock music to a younger demographic, have manufactured Melnick's image from the ground up.
These theories point to the high production value of his early videos and his immediate access to legends like Kravitz as evidence of a multi-million-dollar marketing engine. This corporate plan theory has become a sensitive topic within the industry, with fans jumping to his defense. His journey started long before the suits got involved. Still, the perception of being too perfect is a dangerous one in a genre that prides itself on raw, unpolished rebellion. This conflict between art and industry is at the heart of the Melnick controversy. Some believe he is the savior rock needs, while others fear he is a Trojan horse for corporate interests. The debate has become so heated that it has even led to censored discussions on major music forums where any criticism of the child is met with swift backlash. Is he a genius or is he a brand? As we move into his 2026 performances, the line between those two possibilities is becoming increasingly blurred, especially as he moves into genres that even adults find impossible to master. Moving far beyond the rock covers that made him famous, Melnick Virgolino's 2026 showcases have revealed a shift into impossible musical territory that has the professional community in a state of shock. In the first half of 2026, Melnick has made a startling transition from rock prodigy to fusion virtuoso.
At a recent closed-door industry event at the NAMM show, he reportedly delivered an improvisation that blended complex jazz metal theory with the raw energy of 70s stadium rock. This wasn't just a kid playing fast, it was a sophisticated display of musical intelligence that left seasoned session players speechless. Our analysts suggest that this shift into jazz fusion is a strategic move to silence the mimic accusations and prove his legitimacy as a standalone artist. However, this evolution has also created a new set of challenges. The complexity of his 2026 sound is so high that some fans fear he is becoming too technical for the mainstream audience. There is a delicate balance between being a musician's musician and a global superstar, and at age 10, Melnick is walking that tightrope every single day. The rumors of a hidden debut album have reached a fever pitch, with insiders claiming the record features some of the most difficult guitar work ever committed to tape. But as his technical prowess grows, so does the intensity of his schedule. We are seeing a 2026 tour calendar that would be grueling for a 30-year-old, let alone a child. This leads us to the most sensitive part of our report, the physical and mental toll of being the future of rock. Behind the soaring solos and the viral fame, reports of exhaustion and an aggressive management style have sparked a serious conversation about the welfare of the world's most famous child prodigy.
While the Melnick 2026 update is mostly focused on his success, we cannot ignore the hidden struggle that often accompanies this level of fame. Sources close to the production have whispered about the immense pressure being placed on the young guitarist to maintain a constant social media presence while also perfecting his craft. Accusations surfaced regarding a 2026 tour plan that some experts believe is too intense for a 10-year-old, leading to concerns about ODing on fame before he even reaches high school. In the world of child stardom, the risk of burnout is incredibly high, and the history of the music industry is littered with prodigies who were pushed too far too fast. We have seen instances where his live appearances were nearly cancelled due to sheer fatigue, only for him to be sent out at the last minute to satisfy sponsors. This dark side of the story is something that many in the industry are hesitant to talk about on the record, fearing they will lose access to the Melnick machine. The speculation about his family life and the role of his management has become a lightning rod for controversy. Is he being allowed to be a kid, or is he a revenue stream first and a person second? The ethics of child stardom in the age of YouTube automation and viral cycles is a topic that demands our attention. As we move toward the final verdict on his 2026 run, we have to ask ourselves if the savior of rock is paying a price that no child should ever have to pay.
As the final notes of his 2026 World Tour ring out, the music industry is left to decide. Is Melnick Virgolino a once-in-a-century genius, or is the future of rock title a weight that will eventually crush him? There is no denying that Melnick Virgolino has changed the landscape of guitar music in a way that hasn't been seen since the era of Eddie Van Halen. He has the endorsement of Lenny Kravitz, the technical backing of Kiko Loureiro, and a global audience of millions. But as 2026 draws to a close, the Melnick phenomenon is at a crossroads. He has successfully moved past the viral kid stage and entered the realm of serious artistry. But the corporate plant rumors and the hidden struggle of his workload remain significant hurdles. If he can continue to innovate and find his own unique voice, he may very well be the person who saves rock from being offed by the mainstream pop machine. However, the history of music is a cautionary tale, and the pressure of being a god at age 10 is a burden that very few have survived intact. The verdict from the industry is still out, but the momentum is clearly in his favor. Whether he is a natural miracle or a masterfully crafted project, the impact he has made on the 2026 music scene is undeniable. He has brought the guitar back to the forefront of the cultural conversation, and for that alone, he has earned his place in the history books.
But as we conclude this special report, we're left with one thought-provoking question. If we demand this much perfection from a child today, what will be left of the artist by the time he's an adult?